you over all of the mission trips.
Right.
Now he's next door to them. I guess.
Next door, yeah.
So, Pastor EJ, would you mind praying for us as we get to go to Alaska?
I'd be honored.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to go to Alaska. Here's the crew. Taking the van from Bayside all the way to the Tampa International. Then we're getting on the plane, flying out around 12 o'clock, guys. All right, guys, on the flight here, right here in Canada. Just left Minnesota, going all the way to Alaska. 6-hour flight. All right, guys, stepping off the flight from Alaska, from Florida to Alaska. Look at that. Wow. I'll lose my crew. It's like 70 degrees here right now, 9 o'clock at night. It's looking like lunchtime. Off to the Graceworks.
Well, as you, I'll give you my little spiel. I'm Mike Goodwin. This is Dana Goodwin. Will be your host this week.
Hi, Mike and Dana. Hi. Thank you for getting us.
I can't remember.
Oh, you won't be able to
We're doing quizzes afterwards?
Yeah.
But anyway, we've had the last two Baysides with the middle school and the high school. How are y'all doing on tip?
I went to Nepal and I actually saw, like, we did like the airplane, like the tour.
I've been to like pretty much every corner. Just about.
This is called the Sleeping Lady. It's really Mount Susitna. So the story goes is that,
Way over there.
see that over there? Does it look like a sleeping lady? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Head on the left.
Oh, yeah.
So the myth goes that there were two tribes and they were warring, and this couple was engaged, and the war. Oh, this is where they salmon fish right down there. Anyway, so went off the war, and she waited on that area till he returned. She said she wouldn't leave. Well, he got killed, and so she fell asleep in that position, and the villagers didn't want to wake her up and let her know. So she's still sleeping, waiting for her loved one to come back.
This is up on Government Hill, Graceworks, where we stayed. They house about 5 groups from 5 cities, manning about 5 parks, 12 weeks out of the year, every single summer, and make sure that all the kids have mentors and, parent figures that they don't have. We kind of meet their needs financially if we can, and we give them the love of God that we've been so freely given, and we, radiate that back to the children and the youth and let them know that there is a hope and a future in the Lord. There's the rapids. That is Salmonville right there. You may find a few salmon. And we just hiked all the way up to where it falls off the mountain. We're at Thunderbird Falls. This is our first hike that we have for the week, and this is in the Chugach State Park. This is obviously right around the Chugach Mountains, and it is Thunderbird Falls. This is a 200-foot drop waterfall that falls off of the Alutka River, which comes out of Lake Alutka, which I think I'll later be cold plunging in this video. But we're gonna hike right now to the Thunderbird Falls and check out the scenery and see where it drops. It's actually a limestone cliff, so I notice there's a lot of limestone in Alaska. Very cool, guys. So yeah, check it out. Going with the crew, we're going to the waterfall and we're gonna see what we got up here. Mosquitoes are rough out here.
You're cutting off our heads.
Board overlook. Would be a tough one.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Jason.
Come on, Jason.
There is, like, the mountain goes until, like, it's under us. You know what I mean? Cool. I know, right?
I would say at this point we had all been traveling and we've had a long day. We were just running off adrenaline, excited to be there. Couldn't believe it was like 9-10 o'clock at night and it's broad daylight and we're out hiking in the woods, and I was just like, wow, this is just nuts. And these big, we're going to waterfalls, like we don't see that stuff. I don't even have that stuff in Massachusetts where I'm from. So this was, but yeah, check this out, guys. All right, made it to the end and back. 1 mile there and 1 mile back. Beautiful. Lots of scenic drives everywhere we went. There was always some mountains to look at or something cool to see on the side of the road, guys. It was an amazing trip. Every step of the way was just, we had something planned that was awesome, and it was very cool, guys. I loved it. It was a great growth experience. Lots of prayer, lots of worship, lots of service, lots of sights, lots of walking around, Anchorage, staying away from the media. We were just kind of immersed in our own little world. It's downtown Anchorage, going into downtown. Believe it or not, look, a little Chinese restaurant up here. I bet you some good Chinese food. It's a little pho restaurant.
Go down that path. So it's a left turn. Okay? More importantly, when you come out, it sounds simple, but people forget. Make sure when you get back to the paved path, you take a hard right. Because if you go straight, that path.
Hey guys, going to the beach, see some moose. So tracking a moose, this is where the moose was laying down. Let's see if we can find him. All right, I need to get a really good shot of one more moose. I need to get up close. So I'm hoping there'll be one up here around this bend. That's where we saw the first two. So maybe I'll get lucky. Sorry, I meant blessed. Guys, the Alaskan moose is native to Alaska and Western Canada. Males can range from 12 to 1,600 pounds. Females 800 to about 1,200 pounds. They are herbivores. They just eat grass and twigs and bark and things of that nature. They pretty much keep to themselves unless it's mating season. Cool sight to see, guys, when you see one. They're very, very awesome animals. But we will get a glimpse of one. Keep watching. This beach is beautiful. It's breathtaking views. You walk right out here and you're like, wow. The beach has all this driftwood on it, all these little teepees. There's a little island out there. The mountains are in the backdrop, and you can see whales here during mating season. It's an awesome beach. Look at these little huts on the beach. Doing a little pose. My meditation stance. But yeah, I found my little walking staff. It was pretty awesome. Kind of felt like Moses parting the sea. Looks like we might have a moose up here, guys. I see everybody stopping to gawk around this corner here. There's something in those woods. So we are on this trail, guys. I'm on this trail and it's beautiful out here. Reminds me of some like Shire. This is the national park that we were at right now. It's beautiful out here. Walking down to the beach, as you can see. We're gonna try to spot some moose. I've seen a couple on the way, on the road, hanging out. This is an awesome place for them to live, obviously. So, stay tuned. Welcome to Ship Creek, popular salmon fishing spot. This is the place where James Cook first explored in 1778. When he first explored this area, this is said to be where he started. And as you can see, there's lots of salmon coming out of this river. They have an annual salmon fishing derby here. And, you can catch some monster fish out of this river here. Guys, Ship Creek ranges like 2.5 miles. It goes into the Cook's Arm out there, basically right there in the Anchorage harbor there. So right in downtown Anchorage. This is a awesome spot, guys. You can rent fishing gear for like $100. You can get your license. You can get the waders, you can get the rod, the lures, you can get basically everything that you need to fish for the day. It's good for 24 hours and you can have a blast. It's one of the only 3 legal salmon fishing rivers in all of Alaska. So that's a fun fact. There's also a restaurant right on the river. But you can come down here basically until about 11 o'clock. I think you're allowed to take about 1 fish per day home with you. And if you have the license, and it never gets dark. So it's like at 11 o'clock, it's still broad daylight. It's amazing. So it's like fishing all night long. So we figured we'd stop at the Alaska Bass Pro Shop and gear up for some more fishing later in the week. Get some souvenirs and just check out if there's any major differences between the Bass Pro Shop in Alaska versus the one that we have here in Tampa Bay. Didn't really see a lot of differences, guys. Everything looked pretty kosher. The fish tank was cool. I got some great footage of the fish, as you can see and enjoy. I was going to try to fake it and act like those were the salmon in the river in Alaska, but not sure I'd get away with that. So, but they get some curious creatures there. They were like, what is this thing? There's 3 eyes on my device. Looks kind of like a digital fish, right? And they're checking it out though. But guys, yeah, pretty cool store. You know, I just got a couple hats, got a 2 shirts, to bring home to the family. And yeah, guys, checked it out, and then we got on with our trip. Flat Top Mountain is elevated about 3,500 feet, and it is about an hour and a half hike to fully get to the top, where you have panoramic views of the city, the rest of the Chugach Mountains, Chugach State Park. You can see basically, the Anchorage skyline. You can see downtown. I'm pretty sure it's good views of that. And one of the most popular hiking destinations in Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay, we're not gonna keep the key.
Dwayne, smile.
I'm like, hold on.
Well, now you're getting
I know, I am. All right, I'm good now.
Whoever the driver or the leader was in that van, you need to make sure everybody that was in your van is in your van when you leave. Yeah, I can't keep track of that. How many people we have here? 7 people. So here's some sticks. If you need one, grab one. You can lay them on the ground if you want to. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. If you need one, grab one. If you see somebody, if you take one and you see someone older than you or less able than you that needs it, give it to them, all right? Cool? All right.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
volleyball.
What's up, ladies? Yeah. project in the house. No. Me and this guy were roommates at University at Tampa in 1997, 1998. We had one of the craziest years of our lives. We just were wild. We were wild. We were the University at Tampa Wild Project, and but now he runs the Alaska Wild Project. Check it out, guys. It's on YouTube. It's on the podcast. It's very successful. He has over 100,000 listeners. So it goes everything Alaska, that's local and hunting, fishing, expeditions. He does all that stuff, all kinds of off-road and ice fishing. Yeah, guys, he's the real deal when it comes to seeing what Alaska's all about. This is Lake Alootka. This is a beautiful place in Chugach State Park. This has one of the nicest scenery, chill spots where you can actually hang out. It's just not like on the side of the road or something like that, or just a river, bed. This is a lake, and the river flows into it. I believe this is where the Thunderbird Falls flows into, actually, and I'm probably mistaken, but anyway, we saw some people getting married out here. This is where I'm about to do a cold plunge, so we came out with the crew. We heard this was going down out here, and I'm always game for a cold plunge. So about to suit up and hop on in.
So this is Eddie. Eddie's crazy. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh gosh. All right, atta boy. Alaskan water.
My guy. Crew, our last scenic stop.
But you probably won't be alive on the news to tell about your experience. This is serious. So you can go up on the snow, but stay on the right side. You'll see it when you get there. On the left side where the little river and the water is, it's all very unstable. It can collapse at any moment. So I'm just telling you that now. Be careful, okay?
Thank you.
So enjoy yourself. We'll leave at noon to go there. It's only about another 5 minutes from here.
Wait, we're not going up there?
Lexi, you need me to take a picture for you?
So now we're hiking to the glacier at Gerwood. This is a valley glacier in the Anchorage area in the Chugach Mountains, in the Chugach State Park. This grows and shrinks through the seasons depending on what season it is. You're going to see this glacier, but it has experienced quite a bit of shrinkage due to global warming over the last couple of decades. So it is a good indicator of what is going on with the planet's climate by just being able to measure areas like that. And yeah, it's sad, but it's true. But we're gonna go see and check out what this glacier is looking like in the middle of the summer, right before the actually on the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year. What's up, guys? I'm gonna fill up my Alaskan glacier water that I bought at Walmart. I got the bottle here. It's empty. And this is actual real glacial water. I'm gonna fill up my bottle. Right there. you want to get trace minerals and fix your microbiome, this is how you do it. This is where you get it. This is where you ground yourself. This is where you get the best. This is where you get the best water. I mean, this will give you the minerals to ground yourself to the earth, get your EMFs right, get your microbiome right, and get your spirit right out here. That's good. That's real glacial water from the glacier. Out here in the glacier. In Alaska. Check it out. Pretty cool, man. Awesome. God's creation. Bear country. Alaska, 2023, Bayside Church, missions trip. Last day. Go out into the world, make disciples. Preach.
good.
My guys, my fam, some goodies in the store. Alaskan made gifts. Got a little shop here. Got some food. We got grills. Huh. Nice. Food on the way out. Guys, well, I got a buffalo dog. Obviously I'm gluten free. I can't eat the bread, but this is what a buffalo bratwurst looks like. So that's my lunch. So good. Oh, it's not a little. It's too good. Oh my gosh. Good time. All right. on this mission trip, I was able to show faith to a foreign land and spread love and light in a sometimes dark and depressing area. I learned that Anchorage has one of the lowest percentages in the United States for church attendance. That's not always a bad thing. I do feel it is a very spiritual place for sure, and people do believe in God there. Unlike anywhere else, I found Anchorage to be more modern on the south side and more industrial on the north side. The east side is where we served. My ex-roommate Daniel said people used to get robbed in the parks that we served in with samurai swords. I thought that'd be so crazy, and I always wondered what it was like. And then I ended up there serving with my church from Florida. How ironic of like a full circle situation there. But anyways, guys, I'm going to close off in scripture and just say, Romans 1:16, for I am unashamed of the gospel, and it brings salvation to anyone who believes, the Jews and the Gentiles, meaning, basically don't discriminate, and the gospel will bring you salvation. Let Christ lead you and shine in your life so you can shine in the world and exercise what he has taught us. Thank you for watching. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe, check out my other videos if you're ever looking for real estate in the Parrish Florida area. That's where I'm a real estate agent.